Good morning, YouTube. As promised, here is the Family Tech review of the new iPod Shuffle 3rd generation. As you can see, there's my little silver 3rd generation shuffle, and I used it yesterday outside, and it already has a nice scratch across the shiny back clip. Okay, and I looked online to see if there was a Best Skins Ever or a Bodyguards or a Zag or something, and nobody is making any skins for it yet, so I'm just going to have to live with it getting scratched up, I guess. I used this yesterday, and when I initially bought it, my first thought was, oh good, I'll get the shuffle and I will leave it in the car because you can throw it in the glove compartment and it's not visible, and I'll use it like that. When I was going to get into the car yesterday, I realized that because of the remote here on the headphones, I did not know how I was going to make it work with my cassette car adapter that I use for the iPods. Because, you know, cassette adapter didn't have a little remote like the Apple earbuds did, and I thought, oh, this isn't going to work. And I told the kids, and they said that they hadn't thought about that. And so just for the heck of it, I plugged my shuffle into my little cassette adapter and turned up the radio and turned on my shuffle, and after about 3 seconds or 4 seconds, lo and behold, I start hearing songs. Same volume as what I had previously used in my headphones, and they were in fact coming through the speakers of my car. So I did discover that while you can't use other headphones to change the song forward, back, up or down volume, that any pair of headphones, including these nice skull candies right here, will work at the previous volume that your shuffle was at if you simply make sure that you turn off the shuffle before you change the headphones, and then leave it off for at least 3 to 4 seconds. And then when you turn it back on with your other headphones in, it should work just fine. And I tried that out with several different pair of headphones. I had Radtech, I had Skull Candies, I had Gummies, and they all indeed worked with the shuffle. Couldn't change the songs, could hear them though as listed in the playlist, or, you know, change it to shuffle and the shuffle would shuffle them, but I had no control of volume up or down or to skip songs or anything like that. Got me thinking about another idea. When I first got the iPhone 3G, I bought an adapter because, as some of you know, I hate Apple headphones. I get what's called Apple ear. That's a little ache in my ear after I get using the Apple headphones for about an hour. It occurs at the bottom of my earlobe from trying to keep the headphones in and push them in, and my earlobe gets sore after a while, and so I call it Apple ear. Okay? So when I got the 3G phone, I got an adapter made by Philips so that I could use any headphone, and it's just simply got a microphone. It's got an on-off button. Okay? So I wondered if maybe the adapter I already had would work in my new shuffle, because it did have a button. Clicked. I didn't know if it was any different from that one or not. Worth a try. Put it in there, and in fact, true to form, it does not work with the new shuffle. I didn't really expect it to, but I thought I would try anyway. You know, using an adapter with buttons on it doesn't help. You still need to use the Apple-provided headphones. I liked the sound of it. It had nice bass. It had good sound. I did manage to understand and get it to read the playlist to me, and it would read the song titles and things like that. It is a computer-generated voice, and I don't know if I was hearing this right or not, but I swear to God once it was an actual female voice, and then another time I listened to it, it was a male voice, so I don't know, I gotta play with that. Maybe I was just hearing something, I don't know. But I did really like using it. The back is going to get really, really scratched up on the clip. So I really don't know what good is it to have it engraved, because you're not going to see it after a week anyway. But, you can use it and connect it to your car stereo and that kind of thing through the headphone jack, and just turn it on and turn it off, and it will work. A couple other things that I thought were neat about it as I started playing with it yesterday. I loaded some audiobooks on there, and this is the first iPod that if you get your audiobooks from audible.com, that's in I think it's what they call .aa format. This shuffle does not include those in a regular playlist and will not shuffle those. So they will play audiobooks in the AA format without shuffling and will not mix them in with your songs. So one of the benefits of having this shuffle, if you do listen to audiobooks, and you hate when they get mixed up in your other playlist, this shuffle, as long as they're in the .aa format, will not shuffle them and will play them as accordingly. When you stop it, it will bookmark where you stopped and automatically start up again in that place, so you don't have to re-listen to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Chapter 3 4 million times, as I did with my Nano, until I figured out how to make that not do that. But if it's an MP3 audiobook, it's best to put those in a separate playlist and kind of remember where you're at, because it won't bookmark those either. I don't know if there might be a program to change MP3s into the .aa format. I'm sure there is, to change .aa to MP3. So maybe it'll do it the other way, so that you can put all your all your books on the shuffle, and there you have a bunch of books. Good app you want to check out for the iPhone 3G. I just noticed they have a Kindle app that is free. So if you do like Kindle books and you have a Kindle, you can also put those on your iPhone, or you can put them on your iPhone even if you don't have a Kindle. So that's something that I thought was kind of useful with that. There are benefits to this shuffle. I think anybody who's active in sports or working out would really like it. The remote on the headset ends up to be about cheek level, so it may not be advantageous to run and try and change songs and the like, because you're going to be reaching up by your cheek. That's a bit of an annoyance, but don't worry about it. Use your favorite headphones and run and do what you have to do without worrying about skipping ahead songs and that, and all those things. What I would like to do next is I'm going to put up a review of the new shuffle versus the second gen shuffle, things we like, things we don't. And please, would you guys email Zag and Best Skins Ever and Bodyguards and Guard Film and tell them you would like that film for the shuffle. They said the more requests they get, the more likely they are to do it. Remember, I have a giveaway going on for iFrog's ear pollution plugs headphones. Look for the title of the video that says plugs, comment underneath, and I think if I get 5 more subscribers, that second pair of headphones will be going. Thank you, YouTube, and see you later.